Good evening everyone, welcome back to Tom Plays Factorio for absolute beginners. We have just started manufacturing petroleum gas as part of the ongoing efforts to make solar power useful. So, the next thing we're going to need is sulphur, which is water and petroleum gas, and then we're going to want sulphuric acid, which is water again. So we're going to want to get our petroleum gas all the way over here. Fabulous. Which is fine, not a problem. I think I might start by picking up some pipes. Which are down here. Because I feel that we're going to need a lot of pipes. Just make a ton of pipes to go around. Storage containers left, do we? Just thinking if we extend these a little. Actually, I might go and make some more. I don't want to overdo it, but I'm thinking of just bringing things down a little vertically, so would not hurt to just have a bit of space. Right, let's see if we can just head heavily westwards. This is the one advantage of using pipes to ground, is we don't have to worry too much about cliffs, because we're already running underneath the ground, of course. Right, where does this get us? Oh, there's actually a little bit of water there. We could actually totally use this for sulphuric acid. Feels a little cheaty, but there's actually nothing in the game to stop you from just using tidy sources of water. So I think I might actually just go ahead. Right, so sulphuric acid, I'm guessing we will be able to make with assembling machine 2, which has a... Oh, actually, it probably... Sorry, I was thinking sulphur then. Actually, it's probably a chemical plant, sulphur, because we're going to need multiple... Yeah. Going to need multiple sources of fluid. Assembly machine 2, I think, can only accept one piece of fluid. So that's fine. So if we do a chemical plant, Should make the recipe and hope that it's the right way around. It is. We got lucky. So the water goes in on the left side and the petroleum goes in on the right side. That one was sheer luck. Right, so that's a termination point, which is fine. And that's a termination point, also fine. Get our pipe to ground. I may as well do it part way, really. There we go. There. Everyone's happy. Now, this is producing sulphur, which is solid. So, I'm actually going to be just moving it onto a treadmill, I suppose. We'll also make a steel chest. And there we go. That is operational. Getting like a ton of sulphur. Okay, so the next thing is going to be sulphuric acid. Sulphuric acid. That's also a chemical plant. But the only liquid component we're going to need is water. So we need water and iron and sulphur. So in theory we could actually use the same water pump, although I might just make another one. I do feel a bit bad about using this horribly inadequate looking water source. It's just so convenient having it sat here. Right, so you're making sulphuric acid. So we got water coming in 2 locations and sulphuric acid coming out in another 2. Fine. Nope. Lost an iron mine. Okay, I think we need to head backwards from here. So rather keep things in line now, even if it's not totally efficient. So we could actually produce the iron for this from this stream here in theory. Does mean we will need to smelt it. And it's not really the ideal way to do it. We're going to need to get coal up there and everything, aren't we? I think we might possibly be better off just trying to get iron up there, even though it's an absolute pain to do it that way. I just think why it doesn't make sense now. Because, you know, we could do the coal manually, we could smelt some iron here from this iron mine and have it going straight in. I'm sort of looking forward to when that iron mine doesn't exist anymore, when we've used it all up and we've got just one feed of iron. So it's all going to end up coming in here. And I want to be able to somehow get it up there. So yeah, I think I'm going to just do this the hard way, save time later. So where do I actually need you to be? A very long way away. That's fine. That's fine. So this is our sulphur. To make sulphuric acid, we're also going to need iron. That's right. Good, good. Where are we? That actually reached. No, it didn't. Right. So this isn't the perfect setup because at some point we'll presumably want to... Oh, hang on, you can't put that there. What am I thinking? At some point we'll presumably want to have more of these. But still, I don't think I actually need to hold sulphur as such. Right. Okay, so another offshore pump. I just put regular pipes in. Not totally sure the pressure will be even here, but I don't think it actually matters. We've actually reached the water down here now. Okay, well maybe that's not a bad thing either. I really need more storage cylinders of sulphuric acid. Just in time for being able to build batteries now. Just to make things even more fun. We did get some iron. I wondered if we would. Okay, so let me grab the iron. You are... And we low on coal? It's kind of surprising. Apparently we're completely out of copper now as well. So that needs some work. Right. So before I get distracted any further, what was I actually doing? I wanted to build a bunch of these. On the grounds that we are going to need lots of sulphuric acid. We are now down one iron mine. Okay. So this is our little sulphuric acid farm. Okay, looks like our sulphur production has stalled. Possibly the 10k for the fuel was a bit over the top, but we'll see. If nothing else, we're now producing sulphuric acid. So, batteries. What do I need? Iron plate, copper plate, sulphuric acid. Simple as that. Made in a chemical plant, so that's good. So we're going to start research on the accumulators, which is our final step. Iron plate and copper plate. Okay, well that'll be interesting. How are we going to do this? Right, so I need another chemical plant. Don't really want to be going in that direction, so let's head more in this direction. I'm going to build this up immediately, in fact. Chemical plant. Oh, there you are. Need to pick up some electronic circuits as well. So I'm being forced to build those, which is not ideal. Okay, so I want you to make batteries. So you want sulphuric acid coming in both input points, which is fine. So we take a pipe to ground out. Actually, do I want pumps here? Haven't actually bothered using any pumps. Kind of underscores how potentially unnecessary they are. I might grab one. I think I just need to do an engine. While I'm over here, I will maybe plant another iron mine. But I'm not sure if I should do it to the northwest instead. Might just grab 10 of them. Have your engines back. Let's just see if there's space over here. Yeah, I think there is. So we've lost one over here, but I think there's room for what, 7th one? So if we put you there, and then we'll start a new row. Just here. Trunk's in the way. Okay, I suppose technically I could just go that way instead. It'd just be nice if these were... kind of in opposition. Be a slightly more efficient usage of the... Oh, I managed to run out of poles. I can make one though. I better go pick some more up. Yeah, just slightly more efficient usage of the conveyor belt is all I'm thinking. Use both sides. It'll obviously only last until we replace this entire row with this entire row, but it does not hurt. Okay, we definitely need to replenish a few items. Low on transport belts to start with. We're okay for inserters, I think, but I did want to grab some electronic circuits. How are we for gear wheels? Pretty low on gear wheels. Let's just grab some more of those. What else? We've got plenty of turrets. Not bad for iron. A little bit low on copper. And we definitely needed power pylons. Maybe not the big ones? No, we don't need the big ones. We could do some of these. Grab a bit more copper. Okay, good. So we do need to set up more copper mines, although at the moment we do actually seem to be doing fine for that. So maybe we don't. But I don't want to set them up here. I want to set them up in Copper Mine Southwest. Okay, so I was actually going to put the pumps leading directly in. If I can find them, just because that's what I usually do. Again, I'm far from convinced this is even necessary. And I'll just run a regular one round the side. Okay, and we also need iron and copper. Well, the iron will be very easy. Splitter. There. Copper, on the other hand. That could be a trick. Okay, well let's at least check that this is sound. So what are we producing? Batteries is what we're producing. So, let me make a steel chest, because I'm not honestly convinced. I suppose we are going to be making accumulators, aren't we? So, yeah. at some point we are actually going to be using them. Still. Right, let me give you some copper, just so we can check that the theory is sound. That looks good. We have our first battery. So I just need somehow to get copper up here from our standard copper production setup. Okay. We do actually have some unused ones. Oops. So it's a bit messy, but if I put a steel chest here, I might put it there just so it's a bit more visible, and I can use that to load up the copper we actually need. Oops. Yeah, I don't really want to be flooded with copper, thanks. And then if I take this one, this looks absolutely terrible. Even by my standards, this looks messy. Not going to stop me though. If I can find the... Well, I suppose I don't necessarily need to find the iron feed, though, do I? Because I actually want to go to a slightly different place. I was thinking it might look nicer if I set them up together. Especially because you so often need both of them. I suppose I still could. As long as I'm not going to be interfering with them. Feels like it kind of make more sense just to cut across there. At least they'll be close to each other. One way or another. Alright, where am I heading here? Into uncharted territories of messiness. And astonishingly, I've managed to run out of transport belts. I've picked them up before. I was actually worried I'd picked up too many. It would appear not. How's the copper doing? Yeah, we don't have enough, do we? We're not maxed out anymore. I need to go work on the copper mine. It'd just be so nice to actually have some of these energy accumulators being manufactured while we're doing it. Okay, where are we? Right, so that gets us, hopefully, gets the sulphur working. Sorry, the battery is being made, which is good. So what do we need for this? Iron plate and 5 battery. That's all we need. So. This has to be an assembler, doesn't it? Doesn't say, so I'm going to assume it is. Yeah, I don't know why I'm bothering with the fast things for this one. This is not going to be fast. Okay, let me get another steel chest so I can hold as many of these things as we could ever possibly need. Stick a splitter in. And then theory that should do it. Accumulator. So I've been carting around 50 solar panels all this time, haven't I? This looks good. Brilliant. Our first accumulator. Happy days. Right, let's go sort out the copper mine. Let's do research. I don't think I actually need anything much right now. Efficient fuel and more aggressive combustibles. Plastics are going to be useful. But maybe, because I don't think we've done anything for a while, maybe it'd be worth doing a military one. Because we do probably have some military stuff cooked up. Right, I want to get some walls before we go to the copper mine. Hopefully we can finish the job with it. In terms of defense. But yeah, we really need to up the number of mines. Okay, so to start with, let's put this in. And we'll also hang on. You haven't taken that far enough down. That should be there. Right. So hopefully that'll now up things a little. I want to drop off a load of ammunition here, just to make sure that they're protected for the foreseeable future. Oh, apparently I didn't actually need to get rid of that tree, it wasn't actually in the way. That's upsetting. Just trying to be sure that we've got. So every time I'm doing this at the moment, I'm thinking we didn't actually need to. Never mind, I want to be as sure as possible that this is completely sealed off. Right, I think that is completely sealed. And we've got a whole load of ammunition. So I think we are done. Ready. That copper mine is fully operational. And to be fair, we are reasonably backed up here. So, yeah, hopefully that'll be fine. Drop off some more wood. Is there anything else in here that we do not need? Technically, we don't need those. I don't know if I'll be wanting them later. Okay, brilliant. Do we have any additional ammunition? We do, because as is traditional, I want to extend the main wall. And that might be most of it, actually. I might leave actually starting on the solar power for next time. And we start looking at actual useful research as well. I tend to think a lot of the military technologies, like the follower robot count and stuff that we're currently doing, and all the projectile damage things. I tend to think of those as things to do when I'm thinking about something else, essentially. When we're already, like at the moment, we want to implement solar panels and accumulators. Which is a technology we've just researched, so I don't want to be researching anything new. But technologies like this, and a lot of the other military ones, they basically just improve what we have, so they don't need implementation. You just research them and they imply themselves in the background. I think there's some inserter technologies that are similar, although even they can change the way things function. Hopefully not in this case, because I've tried to use splitters all the time. They're more of a problem when you've sort of built your conveyor belts around the assumption that things will be going at a certain speed, which I have done in the past, and it never works out very well because you improve your inserter technology and suddenly the inserter is taking everything and the things beyond it are getting starved. Which is why I tried to go all out on splitters this time. I think it just makes things more reliable. Right, we are going to need to take our conveyor belt Oh, that'll be fine. We've got plenty of room, haven't we? Yeah, should be fine. Just thinking the conveyor belt's going to need to go around the lake. We're hopefully finally at least finishing this section. Yeah, that's not so bad. So the trick, of course, is going to be equalising these two. Not that it actually matters in the slightest that we get them level. It'd just make me feel better. Actually, could probably just move it along there, actually. If I just grab the wall there, carefully move along here, get it within range, and then do that. Are they level? I feel like they are. And then if I just stick my first two gun turrets in here, and give this chap a fast inserter. The others should be fine with slow ones. Gonna need one of these. And we can actually extend this wall a little further. And then I just need that to meet up. So they've all got some ammunition now. Kind of feel like we could actually extend this a bit further. I should watch myself on this railway track as well. I keep forgetting I've got so used to the railway tracks having nothing on them. I need to actually keep an eye out for trains now, because they are actually active. I just feel like being killed by your own train is definitely the most humiliating way to die. I have absolutely no doubt it will happen as well. You'll look at making a train station, not a train station, a crossing of some kind to make it less likely. So that's always a fun way to use electronics. There we go. Oh, we actually didn't need that one. We've got one there. Not to worry. It's fine. In fact, are you going to be in the way? Nope, you are not going to be in the way. Astonishing. Okay, brilliant. Right, so I might actually stop there. Slightly unusual, because we really worked on just 2 projects this time. So yeah, we haven't touched the oil field, which I'm seriously wondering if I overdid the requirements there, but nonetheless, hopefully it's doing okay, and we might actually be able to give it quite a bit of attention soon. Well, technically 3 projects, because we made sure the copper mine was finished. I think that's fully defended now. I'm very happy with that. But yeah, the big news, of course, was getting solar accumulators working, which is all over here. So we'll hopefully start using them next time and generating energy. We've also made a lot more progress on the wall. It's actually looking like something we might finish, which is nice. So yeah, I mean, it probably only needs to go a bit beyond here, and then we'll just bring it back to the lake. The water, as far as I know, still acts as a perfect barrier, so we should be fine there. So yeah, pretty happy with how that is all looking and how it has all gone. Haven't had any major disasters. This is all very primitive. It's just convenient. Never mind. Right, brilliant. So I think next time, hopefully the follower robot count 2 will finish, so we can start looking at actual technological advancements, and we want to start implementing actual solar power technology, which would be great. But yeah, it looks like it's all going pretty well. So thank you for watching. I will see you next time.